So my new client signed up literally like 24 hours ago and has already got 4 sales calls booked. With more to come. He's got about 12 or 13 leads from one little thing we did. And he's probably going to get 8, 9, maybe 10 of those convert into calls. So if he converts only 25% of those, which is really, really low, well, he's going to end up at a price point of 3K. If he only converts 2 of them, he's got 6K back, and he's nearly paid off my program in the first couple of days. This all came from because I've been thinking recently, how can I get my students fast results, like within a few days getting their money back, which is not easy. Because most coaches are just like, well, my program takes this long, and if someone's committed, they will go through it. Even if it takes 3 months or whatever. I'm like, well, can I get them fast results? Can I take more responsibility here? Is there anything I can do personally to make it happen faster? So I've been experimenting with something with the last few clients who've all signed up people really fast. The last 3 people have all signed up people within like, a week, and most of them sooner. And I'm like, okay, this is working. So I'm going to tell you what to do. It's 3 steps, basically. The first of these is I always sit down with someone one-to-one on a call like this, where as soon as they sign up, and I'm like, okay, tell me everything about what you do. Tell me your offer. Tell me who you serve. Tell me what kind of results you get. And we talk for like half an hour and a half until I've got everything I need. And I sat down with this guy yesterday, and he told me, and I'm like, okay, tell me like what results you get. And I've got the list of them here. He's like, well, I help people with meditation. I'm a meditation teacher, and I also teach wellness, and I help with mindset, and I help people with stress and relief from that, and energy relief, like there's blockages of energy. It's like practical stuff, but spiritual stuff, and clearing out emotional baggages and like blocks that that you've got, and just general kind of like, I just help people feel better. I'm like, okay, that's cool, but that's not an offer. No, that's not a result. That's like vague stuff. And this is why I said this is especially relevant to feeling type coaches, because if you're in like the emotional sort of clearing space, if you're in the kind of like, I help people feel better about themselves sort of space, you're probably in this position where you've learned all kinds of techniques that can help people. And you're like, well, I can help people release stress. I can help people like overcome a bad breakup. I can even help people with dating. I can help people, feel more confident and better about their lives. I can help people feel calmer and overcome anxiety and depression. So you have all this on your website and like in your communications, but no one's really looking at that and going, oh yes, I need that, because it's what I call like high level vague benefit. No one really wants it. It's just kind of like, yeah, that sounds cool, I'd like a better life, but no one's really that motivated to book a call with you. So what I said to him was like, okay, what about, you can help all of these kind of people, but what about if we focus on this group of people, helping them get this result using this method? And this is what you need to do in step 1. It's a bit elevator pitch, but I'm helping this specific group of people get this result using this method. If you can't make that really clear and unambiguous, and you can say it in one sentence, your offer isn't clear enough. I help coaches and consultants get to a minimum of 10 grand a month inside 6 weeks using my ecosystem program. Really straightforward, easy to understand. If you can't do that, then there's something wrong with your offer. If I go to your website and I don't know exactly what it is you do inside like 10 seconds, you've got something wrong with your offer. And your offer is like the foundations of what your house is built upon. If you don't have this right, you don't have a business, you've got nothing. So that's a starting point. And usually most people are like, offer, niche, audience, I need to niche down. Yeah, I know all already. But most people are getting this wrong. Most people are not doing this well at all. A lot of people, you can look at what other people's offers are and be like, oh, it should be this. But when it comes to your own offer, it's much harder, because we're in the middle of the weeds. We can't see what's going on. We can't see the wood for trees. It's just too hard. We're too emotionally invested. So I said, okay, what about if you help this group of people do this result using this method? And he goes, ooh, I like that. I've not thought about it. That sounds good. I was like, okay. So then we went away. This was about 11 o'clock yesterday morning. And then I said, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to write a post for you that basically communicates exactly that and says, who would be interested in me helping them achieve this result? And I explained all about what it was and the benefits of it and gave some credibility. And I wrote the post for him. This is step 2, communicating it to your audience. So I wrote one single post, which we posted at about 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And then he's got like 12 or 13 leads come back since saying, interested, I want to know more. This sounds great. So then he's connected with them all on Messenger, bringing us on to step 3. And then we use Messenger to actually get them to book a call. We don't send them through a webinar. We don't ask them to jump through 1,000 hoops. We just ask them a few questions on Messenger just to qualify them and find out, do we like them as a person? Do we think we can help them? Do they seem like a decent lead? So about an hour or two after I made that post, he's now messaging me screenshots of all these messages he's having, like literally on his phone. I've got like hundreds of screenshots of these messages, well, maybe 25 screenshots. He's like, what do I say to this person? What now? What about this? What about that? And to each one, I said, okay, this is where you're at. This is why they've said this. This is what you need to say in response and why. Then the next person will come along and say something similar. And then he's like, I should say that, shouldn't I? Yes, that's right. So he's picking it up already. By the end of it, he's kind of got this nailed. Doesn't need to ask me for help anymore. So he's already got 4 sales calls booked. There's going to be more in the pipeline. So what comes next? Well, it's how to handle a sales call. So this morning at 8 o'clock in the morning, my time, we jumped on a call and we did a mock call. I told him last night, this is how to run the mock call. I want you to come back and sell to me, pretend I'm a prospect. And that's what he did. And he did okay. He's done a lot of sales training before. He's done lots of courses and spent a lot of money. And he wasn't bad, but I still ripped into pieces. And I was like, okay, change this, change this, change this, change this. Your pitch needs to be exactly this. Let's practice that. And he comes away and I'm like, okay, that's really good. I would probably sign up now. Now he's ready to start signing people up. With a bit of luck, he might make 10K in the next week. Obviously, you'll have to see how that goes. He might make nothing, but I'd say the probabilities are he's going to make some money back. And then, he's laughing. And that is part of what I've been trying to do recently with people. Like, how can I get you your money back faster? How can I get you to see results faster? Not just so, you're actually making money, because that's the main thing, rather than just paying off your debts to me, but also to give you that confidence where you're like, this is working. This is actually happening. I am making money, as opposed to having to wait months to see a result. And you're like, you need a level of determination to make it happen. So if you're sat there wondering, well, this sounds good. I'd like to know if I could do this for myself, but I'm not sure if my offer's good or not at the moment. I'm not sure how to write the post, or, I am sure how to write the post, but I'm still not sure if the post would be the right thing to do or whatever. You can message me. You can message me and ask me. And if you message me and ask me, you're not committing to sign up to my program. It's not like, oh my God, you need to send me money. I can look at what you've done and be like, yeah, this could work for you, or no, this couldn't work for you. Or, you can't make instant money from doing this in your specific area because of this. You would need to take longer and do this instead. I'll tell you that. Then if you want to enroll in my program, we can talk about it. Or if you want to go and do it yourself, we can talk about it. I'm kind of laid back about that. People come in my inbox all the time, and some of them go off and do their own thing. Some of them sign up, and that's how it works. I never need to hard sell or use tactics and stuff. It just doesn't work that way. It's a really, really easy conversation. But either way, if you come to my inbox and take the time to ask me a question, I will help you out in some way. I will help you move forward. Even if it's just the clarity to know what you should be doing next, that is useful. So, if you've got a program that's any kind of price, like 2K or more, you might be thinking, oh, but Richard's program, it's 6.5K, and it's probably getting more expensive. He's not getting any cheaper. It's 6.5K in US dollars. Thanks, Anna. Yes, I am. I agree. You might be like, oh, that's so expensive, 6.5K. But if your program's like 2-3 grand, you make a few sales that you wouldn't have made otherwise, well, that's money back. And then you've got the skills to sign people up in future. Let's say you could be signing up 1 2K client every week. Well, that's 100 grand a year that you are not earning right now because you don't know how to do it. 1 extra client a week, it's not a lot. And if your program's like 5K, that's 250K you're losing. So to me, it's a no-brainer. And, a lot of people are thinking about the money they're losing and, I don't want to spend the money. You should be thinking about the money you're losing by not doing it. You should be thinking about the money you're losing out on. Well, I could be earning all this money. I could be signing these people up, but I don't know how to do it right now because I don't have the skills. And if I had the skills that Richard could show me, I'd be killing it. 2020 comes along and you've already signed up some clients, and then you're well on the way. Well, you're laughing then, aren't you? Instead of being like, I'll keep the money in my pocket and figure it out myself. And then 2 years down the line, you sign someone up. That's not business. That's not how you do things, is it? You know, you invest in things intelligently to move you forward, to get you to where you want to be. You don't act like an idiot just throwing money at the wall to any old idiot coach who turns up, but you don't act like I want to hoard it all either because I'm so scared of losing anything. And you know, it's not that hard to get started. 3 payments of $22.50. You make the first one now. If you can come about $22.50, you can get started now. Especially if we can do this thing with you, you can be making that money back straight away, and then we can really get going. You notice, by the way, I tell you the price on the call. I tell you the price now because I don't want people wasting my time in my inbox who don't have any money or aren't willing to invest or somehow think that I'm going to coach you one-on-one with loads of chats on Messenger and personal calls for like $100 or something. It ain't going to happen. You want these kind of results. You want to be able to do it. You want results by the new year. You want to be signing people up by next week. Give me a message and I'll tell you if it's possible for you. If you don't, well, carry on. But otherwise, thank you for watching as usual. I'll be back again, no doubt, very soon with a live video, and I'll see you again very soon.